Okay, cool. All right. Well, Stephen, thank you for agreeing to, share a little bit about your experience here. So I just wanted to ask real quick, what brought you into True Nature Hypnotherapy? What was your impetus for coming in?
I came to this work with the intent of clearing up some of my past relationships that were hanging on, that I was hurt by, had felt I was either disrespected or dishonored in some way, and had to deal with a relationship that hurt really bad, and I wanted to clear that out. And so I brought that to this work. That was the motivation for being here.
Okay. Okay. Cool. And what was your experience like as we kind of unraveled some of that and applied hypnosis, hypnotherapy, and all these skills to that.
My experience was amazing. Right away, I felt like we were redefining the terms and the feelings that I had in a way that allowed me to clear them or relate to them better, or they took the power away from them that I felt like I had given them my power, or that I was limiting myself with these conversations in my head that I was repeating over and over again. And the experience of getting into my subconscious area and programming how I was thinking about these situations, re reconstructing my understanding of my inner life in a way that I knew I no longer needed to have that conversation, and I was free of that bondage and free of that chain that I had limited myself with. And I had done it all to myself, but I couldn't figure out how to get myself out of it.
Right.
And I needed to have a process that I could trust and enter into, that I could surrender to. I needed to surrender to a process that would help me clear this out, because I knew I needed. I wasn't happy in those moments of
Right.
struggle, and they were frequent coming into this.
Right.
And now the experience has showed me how to. It not only did it for me in the process, but it gave me tools to continue to do that work even after we end our sessions.
Wonderful, wonderful. And how what do you feel that you got out of the process? How are things different now for you?
My inner life and the way I view myself is significantly different. Even in this last session today, I learned a lot about how I was acting toward the world, or my expectations of the world, of what I wanted from it, and that I could give that to myself.
Right.
And that it's eternal, universal source that I never have to question, and it's always there for me.
Yeah.
And I can go back as far as I want into my past, and as far as I want into my future, and set terms and redefine things and re-experience things that happened in the past, or set the terms for how I want to experience things in the future, and they will happen that way. And
Right.
I just feel so much lighter and happy. I was happy before,
Yeah.
but I'm lighter now,
Yeah.
definitely,
Right.
and more at ease, and I feel like I know myself better. Like,
Right.
I really feel like I've learned things about myself that I never had suspected before were there.
Wonderful.
So it was really, really eye-opening and heart-opening too.
Wonderful.
My relationships with my wife will be smoother and cleaner. Relationship with my business partner and other associates will be more caring and loving. And I'm going to find ways to open myself up to do more work and teaching in the future, because I feel I have some things I can offer. So finding ways to remove all of those limitations and go into a new place in my life.
Wonderful, wonderful. That's great. That's great.
Thank you much, Chris. This has been really great.
Awesome.
I really appreciate it.
Awesome. I've appreciated your willingness to be open to the process and to really jump into it and do the work, and that makes it all happen, right?
Yeah.
So that sort of that willingness, that curiosity, and just enjoying the process of learning about yourself. So
Thank you. Yeah,
yeah.
it was really enjoyable.
So final question, if you're talking to somebody else out there who's curious about hypnosis and hypnotherapy, would you recommend True Nature Hypnotherapy in this
Absolutely.
process? Yeah.
It's not what I expected. It's much more hybrid form of treatment or work, where we talk and we do some hypnosis, but really it's on me.
Yeah.
And Chris, you're just open the door and allow me the safe place and help guide me to those points where I need to look.
Right.
And then I can do the looking, and I can do the talking to myself. I don't and that's really the really powerful part of this, is that if you come to this, it's going to be different than what you expect. It's not sitting here with a bauble and, you know, clucking like a chicken or anything like that. It truly is deep, conscious work on yourself, where you're getting to parts of your psyche and your psychological anatomy that you may have never experienced and never seen before.
Right.
And it's going to open up places that you can now go and enter in safely, and you are more integrated and more whole as a person.
Right on, right on. Wonderful.
Oh yeah, absolutely would recommend it.
Wonderful.
I hope to have my business partner come join you at some point.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful, great,
Good.
great. Well, again, thank you so much. That's just a wonderful testimonial, and I really appreciate it. And again, I appreciate all the work that you've done. So thank you so much.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure being here.
Okay, great.
Thank you.